You are listening to the Yeah, I Said It podcast with Humvee, Ilran, and DJ the DJ.
I remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Yeah, I said it.
Rodney King should have got a head beat for driving drunk and being grown in a Hyundai.
Yeah, I said it.
OJ did it.
Yeah, I said it.
And Free Rose Park ain't do nothing but sit up like every time. That's why I said it.
Yeah, I said it. And another thing.
Have something you want to say? Drop us a line at 601-641-9474.
Yeah. We back at it, man. Ilran is back.
J.A. to the Y Young.
J Young if you're slow. It's the Yeah, I Said It podcast, episode number 106.
106 in the mix.
601-641-9474.
That's not safe, folks.
That's the number to call.
Right on. We short, too.
Yeah, man. Y'all can tell right off the bat, man, if y'all listen to the show. Me and Jay are in here, man. Ilran. I'm finna say Ilran and Jay. I would mess my own name up.
Yeah.
I ain't even sipping either.
It's a dry show.
Dry show.
Yeah.
We too deep, man. DJ hit us up at the last minute.
Right.
But I think you'll miss out on this one, dog.
Yeah, shout out to DJ and Humvee.
Yeah, Humvee, man. We got to reschedule to get Humvee back in the mix, man.
Right,
We've been off the air, out of sight for about 3 weeks?
Probably a couple of weeks. Definitely been a couple of weeks.
Yeah, man. Everybody's been having something going on.
Right. Life been catching up to all of us, so we trying to get back rolling and, get this thing going. We should be back up to full speed next week, so y'all just bear with us this week. We're going to get through it, though, because we got to bring y'all something, man. We can't go another week without nothing.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? So
it was one of those things, man, where it was like it was like we said before, man, we kind of don't want to do a half a show.
Right.
But you don't want to disappear and not say nothing.
Yeah,
like, I was like, man, if I was going to have to get on here by myself and give a quick rundown and be like, look, man, this is what's going on. This is when we coming back. And here's what, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But anyway, enough of that.
Yeah.
There's been some music coming out, man.
Yeah, it has, man.
We got some music coming out.
Yes, we do. Bloodline is finished.
Yeah.
It's finished. I know we've been teasing y'all with it. We done leaked a few tracks. If y'all haven't heard them, refer back to episode 100. We leaked a few tracks from the project on there. Let us know what y'all think about that. Bloodline is coming real soon, but it is complete. So we not just talking. It's done, and we'll unleash it on y'all sooner than you think.
Yeah, I tried to rush it, man. I wanted the thing out quick.
Right.
But it just wasn't ready.
Nah. We put in a lot of work on it, though, and it came out good. It came out real good, man. I'm proud of the project.
Yeah, man. I had told a few people that it was like, man, this project was some work, man, because before, like, doing any type of group project before for me, it was like, I'm just going to do my thing on it, and we just going to, mash on whatever.
Yeah.
And at a certain point, shout out to Dre Day, man, my boy Dre, man, Spumante.
Shout out to Spumante, man.
At a certain point, he was like, man, we got to talk about something.
Yeah.
Because you don't want it gets old just rapping about rapping.
Yep.
Which make a lot of sense.
Yep.
But the problem with that is, for me at least, I kind of get tunnel vision, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, what direction am I going with it?
Yeah.
So it slows down the process because I'm not just going to say anything, and I have to tie it all in. And I just be hating when somebody listens to it and they can't tell that I was tying everything in like it's like you don't know the difference between somebody who's just rapping stuff and somebody who's rapping with a purpose.
Yeah, absolutely. For me, the process. If you listen to Jay Young music, man, a lot of my music is personal, so it's kind of easy. It's if you rap. it's always easier to, when you make your music from real experiences. For me, anyway. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Once you've mastered the art of putting the words down the way you
Right.
want them to be, telling a story that you don't have to think about.
Yeah.
Hey man, I did a song, and this the worst thing that I can't remember the lyrics right off bat. I got to get a quick reminder. Like I got to listen to them.
Yeah.
But I did a song, man. I did a mixtape called The Classic.
Okay, I remember this.
The Classic is on that Piff. If anybody wants to check it out, man, Ill ran The Classic. I had a song that I did on the Murder Was the Case beat
Mm-hmm.
called It Was Almost Murder. And I told a story, man, where I thought somebody was breaking in our house. It was a true story, dog.
Yeah.
And it came together so easily, dog. It was so easy, but like it was just like that. That was just one of those moments where I thought about, man, having to just telling a story that you already know,
Right.
and just putting it together in the song format.
Yeah.
Man, I had my gun and everything. Dog.
I hear you. I hear you. I know you did.
Oh man, yeah, that's on The Classic, man. Y'all can find that. Check that out.
Go check that out, man. Go check that out.
That was crazy,
Yeah, I remember that project.
man. You know what we haven't done in a while?
What's that?
We haven't done our bullshit into good shit segment. We've been missing that, man.
We have, man. You got some?
I don't know.
Okay.
You know what? I do and I don't.
Wanna hold it?
Okay,
I
look.
really do.
This is what it is.
Ah.
And I really don't like doing this type of stuff, but I am.
Okay.
You know how everybody's been talking about, well, not everybody, but a lot of people, older people, the 30 plus club,
Right.
talking about how trash this music is out right now. Like everybody they making mumble rap and it don't make any sense and they just doing wild, crazy stuff
Yeah.
and nobody's even paying attention. And with all that being said, with that type of that talk going on from old cats, because I don't do that talk no more. I started out that way and quickly realized that we were fans of the worst rappers, like not bad rap as in the art of rapping, but the type of stuff that they said, they talked about, the mess. Yeah, we were fans of the worst shit.
Yeah.
They can't do nothing worse than the shit that we listened to growing up.
Nah, they can't. It's funny because me and my son just had a conversation earlier this evening, and I don't think a lot of the cats in the 30 plus crowd actually realize that a lot of these young rappers can really rap. A lot of these young rappers are really technically sound. I mean,
They miss it.
you got people like X, rest in peace. X was a talented young dude. Like X could really rap. Even people like Trippie Redd. Trippie Redd can rap. Like he experiments with different kinds of music or whatever. But I personally have heard him really go. Like he can rap.
Yeah.
I mean that's just, two examples. Obviously you got, cats out there like Joyner Lucas, who's technically not as young as the two I just named. I think he already like 30 something. But, he's a part of the new crowd anyway. Joyner Lucas is really out here rapping. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's a lot of these young dudes out here that really got bars, but today's music is not about barring to death. I think we said it, in an earlier episode that today's music is more about a vibe versus, proving, showcasing skills or whatever like it used to be. It's more about a vibe, about a feeling. And
My
stuff,
thing has always been that my stand on it has always been we just tend to forget that nothing has changed. There's always been vibe music out there.
Yeah.
There's always been people out there that weren't the best lyrically, but people just liked their music and they felt it.
Right. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people, you know, I think they just really need to realize, you know, if you might have to dig a little deeper, but a lot of these young artists out today are really talented. They are.
Yeah. It's just crazy that we don't recognize it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the bullshit and the good shit, along with that. Oh man, I know that was the long dramatic pause. That was the long dramatic pause for this one. Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Uh-oh.
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Toshiba 6ix9ine.
Toshiba 6ix9ine.
Right on.
This dude has gotten it arrested by the FBI
Yeah. Yeah.
on some shit.
Yep.
Now, we can all pretty much agree that everything that he's done up to this point has been that bullshit. Right?
Absolutely.
He's done nothing outside of the music that, you know, just being kind of, I'm saying kind of successful. He was really successful.
Yeah, he's definitely successful.
On an underground scale, of course.
Nah, even on the mainstream. He's
Has he
10
had
for 10 Billboard.
Well,
10
what
for 10.
I'm talking about is, I mean, Billboard. Does that equal commercial success?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
So he's getting airtime and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I've never heard him on the radio.
I mean, yeah, you know. But yeah, he's definitely, I mean, look around. I mean, just look around at the situation now. You know, if an underground rapper gets locked up, ain't nobody talking about it. Not in this manner. Not the way everywhere you go, every urban media outlet has been covering this story.
Yeah, I know that.
You know,
But I'm talking about his music getting that type of recognition
I mean, like
from people who don't check for underground rap. Like, they don't know the mixtape game.
I mean, you know, the whole thing that boils down to it is just, you know, he's 10 for 10 Billboard, and I mean, even, you know, videos with hundreds of millions of views.
I guess the game has changed then.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Because I'm still not going to say that's commercial success.
yeah,
Because that's people that get to pick, you know, what they watching and share it versus the masses giving the go ahead on it.
I mean, I get it.
But anyway, outside of that, he's done nothing but make questionable decisions.
Yes.
Can we
Yes.
all agree there?
Yes. Yeah.
The way he carries himself, the types of stuff that he aligns himself with, it always seemed like that. This fool is gonna get himself killed,
Right.
get himself thrown in jail.
Yeah.
So he does all this bullshit
Mm-hmm.
over the course of the last year or two.
Right.
Now he's in jail,
Yeah.
and the people he started with allegedly want to kill him. Textbook, dog. This shit is
360,
textbook.
Yeah.
This fool done pissed off everybody
Everybody.
and thought he was gonna get away with it. Like the craziest part, I just want to get this out
Yeah.
because I don't pay a whole lot of mind to him.
Mm-hmm.
As far as like, it's not my thing, so I'm not just like into everything going on with
Toshiba.
Hashitashi
Hashitashi.
6ix9ine.
Yeah.
Well, we'll make fun of anybody's name, won't we?
Hey, man. Hey.
But with all, I mean, this dude, we're not supposed to be laughing at his misfortune, man.
Man, he put himself in this situation, man. He put himself in this situation, and it's bad enough people everywhere tried to warn this dude where he was headed. You know?
That dude was just on the Breakfast Club
Yeah.
saying, I can do whatever I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And the next day, got arrested.
Facts. Factory. Factual.
The next day,
Very
man.
next day,
Golly.
this fool here,
Nigga.
he showed him exactly what he can do.
I don't even know how to say that's just karma. That's just like, nah, let's stop this fool right now. Let's not let him go too much further than this.
Yeah. Did you see the story about, the feds? The reason why they moved on him was because they caught wind of the basically the threat to his life, and they felt like by arresting him they were actually saving his life,
That sounds like
because if he stayed on the streets he was gonna get killed.
that sounds like a good way to put it.
Mm-hmm.
My question is, do they really care if he got killed or not? Like,
See, that was my thing.
why do they care if he got killed or not?
Right, that was my thing. Like, what difference does it make to them?
I don't know, man. That's just
I question that. But that was, that was a headline. That was a headline that was, part of this whole thing. Then I hear, because of the threat to his safety, they switched him to a different facility.
a different facility
Yeah.
from where they had him.
Where he initially was when they arrested him, because he was in the same facility with the, the Treyway dudes, all of them. So,
If it's really as deep as they say it goes with these people that he's pissed off,
yeah.
just moving facilities may not be it.
Nah. Yo.
I don't think that's that.
Nah, he gonna have to go in some kind of protection.
Yeah, life as he knows it is over.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's where the bullshit turns into good shit.
Because it's even like, it's to the point where he ruffled so many feathers until, you don't know who might be itching to get it.
Yeah.
He pissed off some of everybody.
And he can't really clean himself up.
Nah.
He's marked up his whole body
Yeah.
with the same two numbers
6'9", all
over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Now I saw this joke and I laughed a little bit. It made me chuckle.
No.
I saw that somebody commented, prison isn't a good place to be in with 69 tattooed all over your face. That shit is mad inappropriate.
So yeah, I guess, I say this.
I'm not trying to make prison rape jokes,
Risk
by
of
the way.
sounding like the old Jay Young, but yeah, he's getting raped. He's definitely gonna get raped in prison. He got long rainbow bright hair, 6'9" tattooed all over him. His eyebrows are arched.
Oh, you saw that too?
He's got a demonic arch in his eyebrows. He's getting raped. I mean,
Damn.
Yeah, he's getting raped.
Come on, Jay.
I mean, let's just call a spade here. He's getting raped.
Oh, can you call a heart a heart?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they gonna make a heart out of his beat. Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, I was trying to turn the bullshit into good shit, but you took that shit on the left turn.
Man, this My Little Pony looking ass nigga is getting raped.
Golly. My Little Pony.
I swear.
Well, even with that part being said, I'm finna play the theme song anyway.
All right.
Take that bullshit.
Hey.
Good shit.
Come on.
Take that bullshit.
Baby Bubba.
Into good shit. Take that bullshit.
Hey.
Turn into good shit. Come on. Take that bullshit. Turn into good shit.
Yeah, buddy. See, we haven't had that segment in a while, man. We had to. I wanted to do the good shit, the bullshit, and the good shit segment, man.
So the good that's gonna come out of this is
He has to change.
in my opinion, yeah, he has to. He has time now to sit, be still, reflect on what got him in this position in the first place. And if he's fortunate enough to actually, get out of jail, and you know he's able to be put in a position to where he could salvage, you know, his career. You know, maybe he can move in a different direction, and but I don't.
He has to.
I don't know if moving in a different direction will be beneficial for him. Only because he's kind of built his whole buzz on being a troll.
Yeah, you are correct on that.
So I don't know how beneficial it would be for him to, you know, fly the straight and narrow now, because he's done so much trolling. You know, it's kind of he's kind of generated a fan base of people that, you know, that come along for the fuckery. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
if nothing else, he becomes a punchline.
Yeah. But
that should deter at least somebody.
Yeah.
Like don't turn into 69.
Right.
Or
So-
should I call him 69 now? Because it just felt appropriate to call him 69.
Just call him Toshiba 6'9".
Teriyaki 69.
There we go. Teriyaki. I like that one even better.
Yeah, just don't be a teriyaki 6'9".
Right. I mean, it's like, so. I mean, what? I don't know. I just don't know if there's going to be anything left for him to salvage after this. He don't have the muscle behind him like he once had.
Right.
So
That's the game changer.
definitely. Now he's much more vulnerable out here. You know, he can't move how he was moving before. You don't. You ain't got 1,000 bloods behind you now.
And there's that.
Yeah.
Moving on. Did you get a chance to hear Zero's latest album?
I haven't had a chance to hear it yet.
I can't remember what it's called. I gotta look. Cause I only got to play it a little bit.
Okay.
Man, I'm gonna go ahead and tell the world. So I needed to change my phone. I needed to upgrade my phone, right?
Yep.
Right?
Right.
So sadism. That's the name of it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. My wife was later on she confirmed that it was just a joke. But my wife was saying, you know, she be around some people, man, they got all their iPhones and she got her Android. She's like, man, she like they all say, you know, you gotta upgrade, man. You out here, you working, you got your career jumping off, you supposed to have an iPhone.
That's what they say.
So they talk that noise, right?
Right.
I'm one of them dudes who felt like I don't pay for a name. I don't buy the hype.
Right.
So I've always asked, like, or looked to see if there was something special about the iPhone. I never looked hard. I'm just saying I would check and see, like, when they have the new upgrades or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And there's always something that comes out in Android that's also an upgraded version of the last,
Right.
you know, operating system and features.
Yep.
And I do now own a MacBook.
Yep.
And I can tell you this, I don't give two shits about it.
Oh.
The only thing was I couldn't use Logic. I wanted to use Logic.
Mm-hmm.
And I like Logic. I love Logic.
Yeah.
I'm still not as efficient with it as I am with other software, but I'm glad I got it. I don't care for this fucking MacBook though. That shit slows me down. Anyway, all that to say, I'm gonna go on this whole rant.
Right.
Anyway, so I'm like, okay, man, my phone broke, my wife's phone broke. We ended up both like having a second line, a backup line. So, man, let me go get a phone. Actually, she said you need to go get you a phone, and I was like, cool. And while I was there, I was like, I ought to get her phone too.
Yep. Yeah, good idea.
So I get to the Sprint spot, and drive show. I get to the Sprint shop spot. I'm not gonna get this right. I get there, and I'm talking to the lady, and she actually stopped. I was in the mall, and she stopped me before because you know they trying to sell their stuff.
Yeah.
And I almost got a Galaxy S9 when it was brand new for like dirt cheap.
Right.
But I wasn't there for a phone, so I didn't get it. Like, I didn't care what it cost. That's not what I was here for.
Yeah.
I'm finna go buy what I came for.
Okay.
I'm that dude. Like, you know, if I'm just looking to throw money away and I don't know what I'm gonna spend it on, then I might entertain, you know. But anyway, so I get back. She remembers me and everything.
Yeah.
So she was like, man, you try this iPhone. And like, man, fuck that iPhone. That's kind of what I was thinking. I don't know. I might have said it, but I don't know. Anyway, after all of that, I was like, man, I do kind of, because I had toyed with the idea before of getting an iPhone. Yeah. So I was like, man, I'm going to see what all this hype is about, because I'm still going to keep a Galaxy.
Okay.
So I got the phone, got my wife the phone. First thing, I don't have a earphone jack. I don't have an auxiliary cord plug.
Yeah.
I knew that when I was getting the phone, but that was a major minus for me.
As it is for a lot of people.
Then, later I realized, which this would have been a deal breaker had I thought about it at the time, I don't have none of my music. I can't just get it. Because I pay for the Google Play Music service.
Yeah.
If it was Spotify, it wouldn't have mattered. So I'm like, shit, now I don't have my music. But I already got the fucking phone, and I'm on my way home. So I felt like I was stuck with it, man.
That's a bar. Phone, I'm on my way home.
And I got her phone.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all this hype. The kids are like, oh, that's the new iPhone. That's it's like, man, I can't get excited about this.
Right.
But I did find out that you can just download the Google Play Music app.
Yeah.
And have that service.
Yeah.
I found that out today.
Oh.
So I put Spotify on there, but I'm not paying for the service, so I got to do the shuffle shit.
Oh, no, see, all I got on mine is Spotify. I
you
just
pay
use
for the service, though,
yeah,
right?
I pay for the service.
Yeah, I mean, that is no different from any of the other things. I mean, you got access to everything.
Yeah.
The unpaid service, you don't get it all like that. Like, you can listen to it, but it's on shuffle. Right. So if I go try to listen to the Jay Young album, I can't listen to 1 through whatever.
Okay.
It's going to jump around and play what it wants me to hear. And that is annoying as shit.
Yeah.
So I just put on one of these playlists, like they tell you to pick whatever you want to listen to. I mean, the type of artist you like. And they do like a daily playlist or something like that. So that's what I've been doing with Spotify.
Okay.
But, you know, I got an iPhone XR. And no, it's all hype. Anybody out there that was looking for, trying to figure out what the breakdown is, it's all hype. I don't care. I'm not going to take it back because now I got it loaded up and I'm using it. But if I was going back to the store, if something happens to this iPhone, I might get another iPhone because I know they got that thing going on. Like once you're part of the iPhone club or whatever the fuck it is. But I'd have just got the S9 and been done with it. What say you, Mr. iPhone in hand as we speak?
Well, let me welcome you, first of all, to Team iPhone.
Why does everybody do that?
As well as to the 21st century.
What is that all about?
I don't know. It's just little jabs. It's really nothing.
No, but
it's really
everybody does that. All you iPhone people do that.
I don't know.
It's like y'all had a meeting or something. Like when you got your phone, they told you this is what we do.
Great minds think alike.
Nah, we ain't gonna call that great minds because some of the people that said it don't have great minds, man.
Uh-oh. They were smart enough to get iPhones.
No, they just follow. They sheeple.
Yeah, well, I can't argue with that either. I mean, it just really, this whole thing, the iPhone, Android, et cetera, it just boils down to a social status type thing.
There you have it.
That's all it is, man. You know, it's not much of a difference. It's Just look, I have Apple products.
Yeah. My
You
stuff
know.
costs more than yours.
Yeah, that was this next thing that was coming out of my mind. You know, I spent $1,000 on a cell phone or whatever. You know,
Or you could have spent $800 and got a Note 7 or whatever it is.
right?
Which, by the way, for all the people that have that one good jab that they throw at people with these Samsung phones, they don't blow up anymore.
Anymore,
Yeah.
iPhones never blew up, but
Yeah, but they've never been that great either, so that's not really a plus. That
relax. I have to ask you to relax.
what's the other shit? Them Alcatel phones never blew up either. What's the other shit you can get at Family Dollar?
Nokia.
Nokia phones never blew up.
Yeah, but it's a Nokia.
If all you got is that this phone blew up and an iPhone didn't, well, you got a zillion other phones that didn't blow up either, so that's not a plus. You don't win along with the rest of the losers.
You don't,
Okay.
but now I'm not gonna start this whole Apple
Oh yeah,
versus
106,
world
man.
thing.
This yeah, I said it. Episode 106,
Yeah.
and we sitting here talking about iPhone versus. Well, shit, I brought it up.
Yeah,
so
because
never
probably the
mind.
majority of the I Said It listeners own iPhones
How would you know?
because everybody has an iPhone.
No, they don't.
Okay, mostly everybody has an iPhone. Look, in the sector I work in the world I work in, I am in corporate America. Literally everybody in that office got an iPhone.
You know why?
Literally everyone.
Because everyone else had it. Not because the phone was great. Just because everyone else had it.
Well, I didn't interview everybody in the office to ask why they got the phone, but
I can tell you why.
everyone has an iPhone. So
I can tell you why.
that's where I come to the conclusion that everybody has an iPhone because all day long, that's all I see are iPhones. I come home, my children have iPhones
That's why do they have iPhones, Jay?
because they wanted me to buy them, so I bought them.
Now let me tell you what's wrong with this before we move the fuck on.
All right.
All these people have iPhones not because they A/B the iPhone with whatever else. It was because of the hype.
Yeah, it was definitely a social thing with my children. You
Right.
know, they're like, all the kids have iPhones at school.
These
and
kids are not testing out phones.
They make fun of the kids with Androids. Get us an iPhone, please. That type thing. You know,
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
because nobody's testing out phones.
Yeah.
Nobody could tell you that your Jordan shoes made you play better than those Akeem Olajuwons that they sold at Academy
I agree.
back in the day.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Now there are some obvious differences with some of them.
I mean, it's a style thing. It's just style, and you know, I don't know. For me, it's more of a nostalgic type thing at this point. You know, because I was actually alive, and you know, I remember when Jordan was playing in these shoes, and you know, so for me, it takes
cool.
me back.
All that is cool, but you wouldn't wear your Jordans and think that they're better
Nah, absolutely
for
not.
some reason
I know.
than those ugly ass AI answers.
I know. And most of these J's that come out today are not to be hooped in. They are not for performance. They make these shoes for style at this point. They do not make them for performance.
Yeah.
They make
And
them
that's
for
all I'm
style.
saying.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
I get you.
It's hype.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Nah. Yeah, I mean, it is. I mean, the majority of it is just hype.
Most
It's
most
just hype.
iPhone owners won't say that.
Yeah.
They won't say that.
Gotta be real.
Yeah,
You
let's
gotta
be
be
real.
real, man. The majority
Let's
of
be
it
honest.
is hype. Now there are some, you know, performance things and things like that we could go into, but man, to be all the way real, man, it's just a hype. And we all fall victim to it sometimes.
My air conditioner just turned on.
I don't know, but it feels good.
It does.
Yeah.
Well, it's supposed to be on heat.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what happened.
Okay.
Anyway, moving right along.
Moving on along.
For everybody listening to the Yeah I Said It podcast today, man, 601-641-9474 is the number.
Right on, right on. You want to get into some of these emails? I mean, voicemails.
You know what? Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's do that. I was gonna bring up the little Tory Lanez / Joyner Lucas battle.
Yeah. Both of them boys rapping. Both
Man.
of them rapping, but I think Tory Lanez got.
Tory Lanez
He
is
styled on him, man.
Yeah,
Tory Lanez
he's a
styled on
much
him, man.
better rapper than I think people realize.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, Joyner Lucas stepped up from what I'm used to hearing, what I've heard from him.
Yeah.
It sounded like he went a little bit harder.
Oh, he had to.
Yeah.
But Tory Lanez is a monster.
Let me.
And while, Rand is, getting things together, let's shout out to the Houston Texans, man. We 8 in a row right now. We looking good, we probably finna take the division. And
Yeah, buddy.
yeah, it's going down.
Ain't no probably about that one.
It's going down. But I'm gonna be as much of a Texans fan as I am. I'm gonna be real. Saints going to the Super Bowl. The Saints are phenomenal. The Saints are playing phenomenal right now.
Yeah.
I think it's going to wind up being the Saints and the Chiefs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the Saints and the Chiefs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Ready?
man. Yeah. Let me run these real quick. See what's.
Because I turn this into a sports podcast real quick.
Yo, what up? This Reese. I see y'all talking about both. Yeah, I mean, I do it because my wife want me to, but I don't really give a fuck about it.
Yeah.
It ain't changing shit. I'm 40 years old. I look at the position I'm in life, and voting ain't affected none of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Voting ain't gonna make white people stop being racist. You know what I'm saying? Voting ain't gonna make the same sorry ass motherfucking black people that don't do shit for themselves, don't want to tell if their neighborhood change shit. It ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, like, this big old hoax to me, like, especially when I remember everybody rocking the vote, and Bush still won.
Yeah.
And then what? If most people don't know what the fuck they voting for, they just say, we gotta go vote. Why? And then motherfuckers tell you to vote because they think you a Democrat like them. What if I don't agree with the fuck you talking about?
Right.
So then what? So, I mean, I guess, man, make everybody feel good, but I do it because my wife want me to. Now, I believe in voting on them propositions and shit like that, Small shit, shit motherfuckers better use certain bathrooms and shit like that. All that Senate taking the House back and, the fucking president, fuck all that. And I voted for Obama because I wanted to win because he's black and I believed in it and I think he did some good things while in office. But all these other motherfuckers, they just voted for him because he's black and they don't know what the fuck he's supposed to be doing. Then they mad at him because they ain't giving reparations. Fuck out of here. All that bullshit. But anyway, man, if you like to vote, man, you keep voting. I don't know how it's going to change and affect your life, but that voting ain't never changed or affected shit got going on in my life. I just did a hell of a motherfucking job as a motherfucking adult, and that's why I'm in the position I am. So, anyway, y'all be easy.
Shout out to the Reese.
The Reese.
Who is also part of the Bloodline Project.
Yeah, man, we were waiting, man, and Reese came through, man.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't know what to think. Like, what is he gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
And when he came, he had to warm up to it a little bit, but I definitely had worse sessions with people who consider themselves rappers, up and coming rappers, working on their craft, than I had with Reese, man. That was all right.
This is not what Reese do at all. And Reese showed up and he did exactly what he was supposed to do. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at you, Reese. You did your thing. You did your thing.
Yep, Bloodline coming soon, man, featuring Reese, and we gonna see if D Montoya's gonna he might want to slide in on this before it's all stamped and sent.
Come through. But just to touch on what the Reese said, I have to agree with him. Something else, it used to annoy me with the whole, Obama thing. And, you would ask people, why are you voting for Obama? Because he's black.
That's it. That's all you got.
Because he's black.
Now, what I'm glad for with that is that we've actually had a black president, because I hate bad racial remarks.
Right.
Like dumb shit. Like when people keep saying Bill Clinton was black. because he cheated on his wife.
Yeah, that.
Come on, bruh.
They gotta relax.
I'm supposed to be okay with
They
that
gotta
bullshit.
relax, man. They gotta relax.
So because he fucked up,
Yeah, got head in the office and all that. He's black.
that makes him one of us. Like that's
Like
that's
we-
where our
that-
that's
yeah.
where the bar is for us.
That's all we do is cheat on our wives and get head in the office and et cetera, et cetera.
And people say that shit like
Like-
it's funny, dog. Like that shit is like a punchline.
Right.
It's like, nah, nigga, I should punch you for saying that shit.
Right.
But anyway,
Yeah.
we talked about it on what was that last episode 105. So if anybody hadn't heard it, you can see what we're talking about with this voting because we're all kind of on the same track. You know, some of us feel slightly different. Like I think voting is worth something. I just think at a certain point, the politics takes over, and then it doesn't matter anymore. Anyway, moving on to the next one. Let's see what we got going on right here.
What's going on? Yeah, I said it. It's Cisco, the relationship expert. If you don't know what to do, Cisco tell you how to handle your boot. But anyway, fellas, long time listener, man, first time caller. Don't know too much about music, but I listen to you guys to make me intelligent. However, man, thinking about the thing that more people are stupid than they are smart, made me think about this whole election process.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine if there was no Republican or Democrat, it was all independent, and people had to vote on what they thought was right? Imagine how that voting process would go.
I thought
How we
about
try
that.
to pass laws in a sense,
Yeah, I
man.
just heard something recently
Everybody
like
would have no
that.
choice but to be intelligent or just go to the polls dumb as hell.
Yeah.
Another thought, man. Y'all were talking about barbecuing and your meat tasting like doggone lighter fluid. My grandpa taught me a little trick a long time ago. Cut you up some onions and some bell peppers. After you start your fire, throw it on top, and you'll kill that smell, and just enjoy the flavor. All right, appreciate it, fellas. Congratulations on your 100th episode. All right, later.
Shout out to the Cisco. I said the
Cisco
Cisco, but
Grizzly.
Cisco. Shout out to Cisco, man.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate you calling in, man. We really appreciate the support, man.
Definitely, man. I ain't seen Cisco in years, man. I know
Man,
Cisco been
I remember.
around.
I remember.
But yo, well, as far as the bar, because that's kind of sitting on the top of my head, right? Well, no, let's not do the barbecue first. Let's do
Okay.
something a little more serious.
All right.
Okay, so the voting thing, I've just recently come across something or someone speaking on that exact same thing. If there was no Democratic Party, no Republican Party, people just ran based on their actual standings, moral standings on things.
Right.
It would be easy.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't just go vote,
Yeah.
just straight ticket.
Yeah.
Because it would be obvious that you don't know what the fuck going on.
Yeah.
And you won't want to be that person to vote for something that you know that you don't believe in.
Yeah.
So, that would be cool, really.
Yeah. That's how I thought about it. So.
Now, to this barbecue. Cisco, if your food tastes like lighter fluid, it's because you're doing something wrong. You don't cover that up. I don't know if that's where if that's where that was going.
Yeah.
Not to throw a slug at you, but because I'm pretty sure that you're not doing that. The onions and bell pepper shit is a good little,
It has a flavor.
yeah, good little fix.
Yeah.
But you don't want to have onions, bell pepper, and lighter fluid.
Nah.
You got to burn all that off, dog. Now, I'll tell you something that I want to try and haven't yet. And I believe I brought this up on the show before when I was barbecuing those briskets for my mother-in-law. And I talked to the old school cowboy that was up there, man. And he was talking about how he does it. Because, that's what happens when you barbecue and some old school dude pulls up on you.
Oh, yeah.
He tells you exactly what he would have done.
Yeah, they got all the knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This dude told me that when he starts his fire, He doesn't use charcoal, only wood.
Okay.
What he uses as an accelerant to get the fire going, not lighter fluid.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's too simple. Bacon grease.
I've heard that before.
You've heard somebody using bacon grease to start a fire before?
I've heard that before.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wowie zow.
Yep.
And I want to try it. And I know I had a lot of bacon.
Yeah, because you are a meat eater. But that's for another episode.
I'm not a meat eater.
You're a carnivore.
I am.
All right.
Won't apologize for it.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
Is that why you didn't come over for Thanksgiving?
That is not why I didn't come over for Thanksgiving.
Because you were supposed to come over for
I
Thanksgiving.
really was, I know. I went to my mother's house. And when we left, because it was just me and my son, when we left my house, I had planned on, okay, I'm going to go to my mama's house for about an hour or so. Then we're going to slide to Rand house. I would have told my son, go over here, spend some time with mama, and we're going to go to Rand house. We get over there. We get to watching the game, get to playing with the dog. I look up, it was like 9 o'clock.
Well, there's that.
So I'm like, God, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, you know, so say, well, we'll catch the birthday party next week. And speaking of birthday party, my son, he has declared himself the victor of the Fortnite tournament you guys are having. So, you know, he's
Yo, we gonna see.
He's just, you know, ahead of time. He's like, you know, he's taking that. So I just, you know, want y'all to know that.
Is he on the PS4?
Pass the word to Trey. Yeah, that's exactly what he uses, a PS4.
Okay.
I actually got to buy him another one because his died on him. So we're in the process of getting him another one. But, yeah, he said that he's taking that.
Well, we gonna see.
Right.
Well, they gonna see because I'm gonna play.
Uh-huh.
I plan on playing, but I don't plan on spending a whole lot of time out there getting shot up.
Yeah, he say that. He's taking that. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, because you know we grew up real close, so you know it's always good to kind of just, you know, see our children, you know, just spend time together and just sit back and watch. So,
or get water guns while they're not looking.
Or we could just go biscuits. They too old for biscuits.
They too old for biscuits.
Too old for biscuits.
Too old for biscuits.
You gotta relax. Water guns it is.
Water guns.
Biscuits is an inside. That's some family-ish. You know, that's,
they would three of us know what that's
right, right. Shout out to Montoya. So you know, probably got chills down the spine or something.
I don't know what I did with those water guns.
Uh-oh.
Oh, anyway.
Right.
This wintertime and stuff, I'm plotting on shooting kids with water guns.
It's wintertime in Houston, though, so it's going to be about 80 degrees.
It's been nice, man. These last couple days, that cold front came through one time, and that was it.
I personally love cold weather. I love it when it's cold. I can't stand being hot. It's hot like 5 months out the year.
I get it. I understand.
Yeah.
But what I'm talking about is this 50-something degrees,
I'm with it.
You know, 50-degree lows and 65 highs.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking
like
about.
Mild in the afternoon.
Man.
Cool in the morning. See,
where they do that at?
I'm with that. In the Bay Area.
That's what we need. That's what I'm moving
Bay
to.
Area, Northwest.
No, I'm not.
Shout out to Seattle.
I'm not
like
going.
One of my favorite.
I'm not
cities.
going nowhere where it be foggy and rainy all the fucking time.
It's foggy and rainy all the time. It's a rainy
or where
season.
the taxes are high as shit.
Yeah, well, you know, yeah.
So I'm gonna deal with this, you know, average 98-degree weather.
Then there's the wildfires.
That
then there's
that's a weird thing. Because I'm thinking, cause I saw my brother shoot the text out that they might be clearing off that land. They trying to get that land. It's possible that those fires are going like that because they're clearing out the population off that part of that part of the land with for whatever reason they trying to get a little space out there.
And the population is coming to Texas and driving our cost of living up.
Is that what's going on?
That's exactly what's going on.
Because this house shopping shit is some bullshit right now.
Tell me about it, man. I'm in the same boat, and I'm like, I ain't gonna be able to do it. I need me a wife or something kind of offset.
Say, man. If you selling,
right?
Oh shit,
right?
You in the right spot,
right?
If you buying,
boy, it's getting real out here. It's getting real.
I don't want to move.
Yeah, I do, but
I don't mind, man, because I know everything is reasonable for what I mean. Our reasons, make sense,
right? I mean, and it's not to say that it's just like, I mean, this is not New York or San Francisco by any stretch of the imagination. They cost of living is just insane, but it's going up out here in Houston, in Texas. Period, it's going up.
Gas went down a little bit though.
Yeah, but that's not a good sign. When gas, it's a good sign for everyone else. I work in oil and gas. That's not a good sign.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the industry,
because I'm sitting there trying to figure out why is gas going down.
Because when the gas goes down, you know that normally is kind of the beginning of I don't want to say like
an economic shift.
Yeah. That's a way to put it. A good way to put it.
You been buying any stocks?
And it starts with that.
Got to sell your Bitcoin.
I never bought Bitcoin.
Good, because you were behind the curve. By the time everybody found out about it, it was too late.
It was too late. So,
but that's not to say stay out of cryptocurrency.
Nah, I get it.
Because those V-Bucks, you know what V-Bucks are?
Yeah, I've heard.
I don't know how they do this shit. But you can find a way to kind of stack up and sell V-Bucks. All you gamers out there know. I don't know how the hell that shit works.
Right.
But I know I had to get on Trey about buying V-Bucks because the account is linked. So he just got to click on buy.
Right.
I was like, nigga, you keep buying. What are you doing?
Yeah.
He's upgrading his game player. His player or whatever, his guns or whatever. Say, man,
I go through
these
the same
V-Bucks
thing.
cost real money,
I
man.
go through the same thing.
This is a Mo5.
Well, it ain't too much.
And in mine, is downloading all kind of apps that you got to pay for, and what the hell y'all doing?
Yeah,
games and stuff.
What he don't know is that he ain't got but one strike, and I'm pulling that PlayStation up out of there.
Right.
I'm like, look here, man. If I'm not mistaken, there's a PS2 in there, and a bunch of games from your Uncle Monty.
Yeah.
I got the first PlayStation.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I know what a good one is. You know, every Christmas you can go in the dollar store and spend that $40 and get that old Genesis.
Man.
And that old Atari joint with the 80 games built in.
Listen, man, I was just at the mall before I came here. They got the Nintendo, but it's like a mini Nintendo.
Yeah.
You seen it?
Yeah.
And it's like 75 games or something built in there. I'm looking at it like,
the only bad thing about it, because my dad actually bought the Genesis joint. He got it at the crib.
Okay.
And it's like a cheap knockoff.
Do it got Strider on it? Because that was my joint.
I don't know.
If it got Strider, I'll buy it just for that.
I don't even know.
I'm not a video game person, but I like Strider. I think I like the soundtrack more than the actual
I like
game.
Ninja Gaiden.
That was another one that had a dope soundtrack.
Cause when
I've always been a music person.
We got them PSPs.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Game Gears.
Yeah.
That's
what
what
I'm saying. A couple years ago,
yeah,
I bought a PSP.
Oh, okay. You say I'm not a video
and we
game.
ended up buying like 3 of them because Regina had this great idea that if we all just bought PSPs and played video games together like that, and it was cool.
Right.
The thought was cool, but the Vita had just came out. So we were going to GameStop and buying aftermarket PSPs. and just getting games here and there. But after a while, you couldn't find the games for them no more.
Okay.
But I bought a couple of those Sega 20 game pack things. And me and Trey played, boy, we played some Double Dragon.
Oh.
And I forgot the other, Streets of Rage.
Yeah. Jalen had a PSP. I don't know what happened to that thing.
Man, we had some fun with that, man.
Yeah.
Cause you could link the game up.
Yeah.
That was some good stuff. I don't know, man. Nintendo done took that lane. That Switch.
Yeah.
Nintendo took that lane. Ain't gonna be nothing like that Switch. Man, I think we had another voicemail.
Check it out.
Man, we around here strolling down memory lane and
Right,
shit.
right.
We still ain't come through for Thanksgiving.
I know, man. That's on me. That was on me. I got tripping with this dog and, you know, watching this game. And I'm like, man.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna happen.
Play the voicemail.
What up, this is Reese. Hey, I was calling to find out why y'all slowed down on the music reviews, and I also want y'all to review the new City Girls album. And if y'all gonna review Cardi B, and she's a klutz and she ain't black, why would y'all not review the black girls that do the same music she do?
Nah,
so you gotta review City
I
Girls.
gotta go listen to it.
That's why they just dropped a new joint called Season.
Yeah.
What?
Now I gotta go listen to it because he made a good point. Like we reviewed Cardi B, and they in that same lane.
Say, man,
I'm gonna go listen
Cardi
to it.
B.
I'm gonna go listen to it. And
had been the hottest thing in rap music around that time.
Yeah.
So the question isn't why did we review her album and no one else's. The question is, why wouldn't we have reviewed her album?
I'm gonna go check City Girls out.
Who the fuck is City Girls?
Man, it's the I Take Your Man, that new.
Okay.
They redid
The
I Take
throwback
Your Man,
joint.
which was done about 3 times prior to them doing it. But it's a lot of people who think that's they song. Like it. Like
Yeah,
so
I
y'all never
heard
heard of Salt and Pepper, or Mia X. Like this was done before.
Well, you know how it is, man.
Yeah. But,
They can't just pull it up on SoundCloud.
Right.
But yeah, I didn't know who they were.
Yeah, they some girl. They actually signed to Quality Control.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, the Migos label.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they got a little push behind them right now. I really, wasn't, really
That's
checking
not- yeah,
for it.
that's not something
not
that-
for me. I'm not the demographic for that kind of music.
Yeah, that's not something that would have hit my radar.
Yeah,
But we will.
Yeah,
Reese.
Just for Reese.
And I am gonna listen to Zero. I know I started off with that.
Yeah, definitely Chicken Roll. It's just been so much
And-
much going on right now. Just jamming new music or checking for new music just ain't really.
See, my problem
ain't been on my mind.
My problem is I can't play it the same way.
Yeah.
Like when I used to be in the truck by myself, it's cool, and now I can again, but I can't just put on anything and listen to it. And I'm at the crib with the family, or me and my wife at the crib, or something like that. Like I'm trying not to force that down her ears. Cause she'd been cool with it for so long, man. But I don't think she want to hear it at this point.
Oh, have you? Let's talk about new music. You checked out Diplomat's new album?
No, I have not.
Yeah, I checked. I did check that out.
I just found out that they got together to do something.
Yeah, I did check that one out.
Now I did try to check for Big Crit.
Okay.
He dropped 3 songs.
Yeah, he did.
And they're all pretty good.
Right.
They're concept driven, which is what you expect from Crit.
Yeah.
And I think there was somebody else that I saw, but I didn't check out yet. D-Lo.
What was the name
Small
of D-Lo?
Goals.
Small Goals. Yeah, that's definitely on my radar. Shout out to D-Lo.
It was somebody else too from the city, but I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I'm definitely checking D-Lo out. I was looking forward to D-Lo.
Tim Ned. Tim Ned is my dude, man. We never kicked it real tough, but he's super talented. He did a track on my first album, on the Close Doesn't Count album.
Okay.
Doing Me. Tim Ned did that and sang the hook. So I'm not sure what the name of the project is. Oh man, now I gotta look it up again because I can't halfway do it, man.
Right. I got you.
But y'all check out Tim Ned, man.
Check out Tim Ned. Oh, also, VJ Young. How that sound, VJ Young? I gotta relax.
Yeah, it doesn't roll off the tongue the same way.
Sorry. Jay Young has a new project. It's done. My new ish is complete. I'm probably gonna shoot me a couple visuals and we gonna throw it out here soon. But it's done, and guess what? Ran is on it.
I'm on it.
You own it. So,
finally.
Yeah, Ran on it. So it's gotta. I like it. I think it's a nice project. So any Jay Young fans out there, I know it's a lot of y'all. It's some new music coming real soon. I'm gonna put some visuals together for it, and I'm gonna put it out here. So be looking out for it. I actually leaked. I didn't leak it. My people, they liked the song. That I did for the project, Real Tough. So, it's a new Jay Young single floating around called Showtime, and it was just that was one of them joints you just I just did on the spot. There wasn't no pre-writing before I went to the lab. So it's just something I did on the spot, and everybody liked it. So that's floating around right now. You can check it out on your Spotify's, your Tidals, your Google Plays, your Apple Music, whatever, man. It's just something with a little bounce to it.
Yeah,
whatever. But it's hey, the team liked it. I actually wanted to go with it. I actually wanted to go with the track that me and Ran did, but
Late Nights in London.
There we go. Late Nights in London. Shout out to Tim Ned. But yeah, it's a new Jay Young project coming, the Sonny Barnes project. It'll be available real soon. Let me just get these visuals shot and cross some T's and dot some I's, man, and I'll put it out there for y'all.
Yeah, man. Oh, Anderson .Paak.
That's my son's boy right there.
I like this dude, man.
Yeah, that's my son boy. He likes the lyricist.
Yeah.
He likes the lyricist. He kind of followed my lead with that. So he's a big fan of the lyricist. He not really into
that works.
The turn up rappers.
That works. There needs to be a balance.
Yeah. And he likes old school stuff too. He's a huge Tribe Called Quest fan.
Really?
He's a huge Tribe Called Quest fan. It's crazy.
Check the rhyme, y'all.
Yeah. He likes the Far Side.
Oh, when I think of fairy tales, I think of me and Shelly, because she's my type of hype, and I can stand what brothers tell me. Yeah.
So yeah, he's a fan of them. Criss Cross. I'm like, dude, how do you even find this stuff?
Yeah, where does that come from?
Video games.
Oh well, shoot, there you go.
So he's a fan of. Oh, I'm just thinking about new music now. Shout out to my son. Did you check out the Dave East and Styles P joint?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man.
Okay.
Styles, that was a brand new Styles P, dog.
Well, he had to come with it.
But here's my problem with it. If Styles P could always do that, why did he not do that with Jadakiss?
That's a good question. That's a good question. I just think that Dave East brought out a different energy. I think Dave East came with a different energy for him. And
it was definitely something.
I like the project.
I think he was too comfortable with Kiss.
Might be. What about it's another project from the city with a lot of rappers from the city got together and did a joint called Streets Verified.
Hadn't heard it. It's
with like Killer Calion, Boston George, some more local guys. It's bubbling. Man, I don't want to mess people's names up, man. The probably the most popular ones would be Killer and Boston George. South Park Trap. I know he's a part of it. There's some more people, but you know, a bunch of guys from the city got together and put out a project. It's making waves around Houston now, and I haven't checked it out because, like I said, I got so much BS going on, and
man, we gotta throw all that stuff in the chat, so when we see it, I can go back to it.
Right.
Yeah, man. So what we at, about an hour? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we about an hour.
Yeah, man. That's good. That's good, man. We made it happen.
Let's wrap it on up, man.
It's just Ill Run and Jay Young today, man. But
we'll be at full speed next week.
Yeah, man. Hopefully. All right, let me give y'all this quick little thing. The Yeah I Said It podcast is transitioning a little bit, meaning that our recording schedule is gonna change, and with the holidays, we're probably gonna do maybe one show or two shows in December,
yeah,
and then pick up in the beginning of the year. So we're getting back to it.
Yeah.
We're not gonna leave you hanging.
Now we're gonna hit the ground running in January.
And we're gonna take it a step further, man. We gotta make sure that we bring the people something that they can chew on.
Right on.
You feel me?
Feel me?
Jay, on social media.
Find me on Instagram at jyoung713. You can find me on Twitter, same thing, jyoung713. I don't do Facebook.
Why not?
Because Facebook is for old people. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hot Boy Jay. Instagram. Follow me.
There's no Black Couch Gang today.
But the Black Couch Gang is still in the hive. You know what I'm talking about? Make no mistakes about it. DJ, I'm holding us down. We still here.
Yeah.
We still here.
So I'm on the IG as Ill Ran.
Okay.
I'm on the Facebook also as Ill Ran.
Yeah, you are.
And I'm on the Twitter.
Why?
Because I be Twittering. As Ill_Ran_is_bike.
DJ the DJ said, don't find me, he'll find you. Oh, yeah. Hold up. What about the Hummer? G-Thing Rick.
Oh, G-Thing Rick.
Follow the Hummer at G-Thing. I'm putting the in front of everybody, and I ain't messing with these boys.
G-Thing Rick.
Yeah, G-Thing Rick. Go on and follow Hummer one time. And it's going down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You are listening to the Yeah I Said It podcast. Have something you want to say? Drop us a line at 601-641-9474.
Nah, we need that extra energy.